everybody, and welcome to today's edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. We have some big topics to tackle today. Boop boop. You might want to turn the AC on because things are gonna get out in the opinions department. Oh yeah, doctor, here we go. So today's poll is already temperature level rising. Temperature level rising. Maybe someone can hire me as a VO for just a computer voice. I think I could do computer voice quite well. I don't know what computers say. I've done a computer. I've glitched. I have become a computer. Well, they say temperature level rising. Oh no, door closing. Door opening. I don't know why the door says that. Anyway, today's poll is to do with some hot news that has come straight off the press this week, which is the news that Activision has been bought by Xbox. So I'm asking you guys as PlayStation fans, which I assume most of you are. I mean, I don't talk about Xbox on the channel, but we are going to today. Is Activision a big loss for PlayStation? Answer, yes or no. So far, this is quite interesting actually. The poll is more divided than I thought it was going to be. So we're teetering on 54% for yes and 46% for no. So I'm curious to keep my eye on that in the meantime. I mean, I want to talk about the topic later in the show. It is in the title. It's going to be the main topic we're going to talk about. I will speak about it at an objective level, and then I'll get down to it on a subjective level, because I have thoughts that, I don't know. We'll see. Hang on, let me just adjust this quickly. There we go. Also, not biased at all. Whoop. So, who have we got this evening with us in the GA double chat? We have Steve Like a Fox. Hello, welcome. We have Hammer 30LP says hello. Hello, Pocket Rocket says evening all. Evening, Pocket Rocket. We have Dusty B70 that says evening, brah. Evening. We have Harpo Speaks. Hello, hello. We have Fabio who says hello. Chris says good evening. Good evening to you too. Missing Collectibles says it's below freezing. No AC for me. Oh, interesting. I like it. I like it smooth and flashy. Oh, sorry, I've scrolled down too fast. We've got Pasha Sunny, hello, hello. Jamie says hello. Unlucky13, hi, hi. PS3 Gaming Scotland is here, hello, good to see you. Robert War, hi. Terrence says hi, Lucy, hello, Terrence. Pixel Figurina, maybe that's the first time I've ever said your name correctly, or maybe I just said it even worse. Figurina, maybe that is how you spell Figurina, I don't know. Gutter Snipe 140 says, hey, what a wonderful kind of day where we get to talk about consoles and PlayStation and Xbox and get along with each other. I'm sure that's what Arthur meant when he sung that. He was all about the console wars, I'm sure. Resi Hill says hi. Jose says hey. Gibby Plays Games says help. And Ollie 088 says yo. So thank you all for joining me this evening. It's lovely to see your avatar faces. Matt 3. Why am I reading that backwards? Matt S3 says hello. Sneaky, got it in there. So what have we got coming up on the show today? A little bit of housekeeping for you. Then we have, of course, the highlights and lowlights of the week, where I ask you guys to tell me what's been going on in your labs, and we talk about it, and then I talk about mine. And then we have some big bad news beats. So we'll firstly be going through my PlayStation wrap-up stats. I have excitingly kept it on the background. I've not looked at it before, so the stats will be fresh to my eyes as they will be to your eyes. Very excited to take a look at that and to see if my stats are finally right. I did this last year on the show. I went through my stats and they were all incorrect. I don't know why my PS4 stats were messed up, so I'm hoping that my PS5 stats will be correct, because I've only actually played the PS5 this year. I've not even plugged in my PS4. I'm talking about last year. So let's pray for that. And then, of course, we will talk about the big news that everyone's talking about, which is Activision and Blizzard, lest we forget, being bought by Xbox. What does this mean as a PlayStation fan to me? What does it mean to PlayStation in general? What does it mean to the gaming universe? Has it rocked us off the axis of the Earth? Are we hurtling towards the sun or drifting off into the abyss of a black hole? All those answers and more later on in the show. And then I'm going to try and build a toilet. Would you like to build a toilet? Well, you can watch me at the end of the show build a toilet and eat whatever's in the toilet. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. But so this was part of the Japanese snacks video that I put together at the weekend, and that burger was so disgusting that I didn't get round to the toilet. So I've been keeping the toilet for a special occasion. Well, today it's toilet day. Look, you can put eyes on your toilet. Much like when my mum used to make the toilet speak to me. So, you know, maybe the toilet will speak to me today. We'll find out. So we're going to try and build that at the end of the show. So lots going on today, lots happening. So stay tuned for that if you are so inclined. But first, I need a beverage. I need a beverage, y'all. So I went far and wide to a little place called B&M. I'm just checking if I can say where... I'll just say the shop name, because this is a new shop to me in my brand new sphere of places that I can go to. I've unlocked a new point on the map. It went... And B&M, you saw it last week, it does a few things that are interesting. Foxy Cat, hello, welcome. We've got a few more people that are creeping in late. Hello. And True Ultimate God, hello. I'll read some of your comments in a sec, actually. I feel like you've got a lot of things going on, but I must wet my whistle. So, they had the Tango Dark Berry. So I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe months ago, we tried the other Tango flavour, which was the Tango Watermelon Sugar-free, the watermelon sugar one. So this is the, the yin to the yang, the dark berry. I'm looking forward to giving this a shot. I did drop it on the floor, so I'm hoping it's not going to spill all over me. Oh, it's making sounds. Listen to that. ASMR. Definitely. It looks really like, I love that. I love the colour of this. It's so in-depth. It looks like it's going to be juicy. Oh no. I knew that was going to happen. Look at that. Look at that froth. Let's open it again. It's like that bit in Harry Potter where he opens that book. He has to close it. Oh no, it's not going to... Oh my god, it's like dissecting a bomb. Come on. Can we do this? Doop. 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 Swab. Scalpel. Brow. We're getting there. We've done it. Operation. Bomb defused. Oh. Smells a little bit like syrup of some kind that you may take when you were ill. Let's try a swig out of the bottle. I don't like drinking out of the bottle, really, because I feel that the flavours are compacted too much. I like to let the big dog breathe, Love the fact that I dropped it everywhere. Ooh, this is a pungent taste. Oh, it hits you in the flavours. It's got a Ribena feel to it, but Ribena like times 10, if that makes any sense. Like, when they're saying dark berry, they mean it. This ain't your mama's yoga berry. This is coming at you with an intense flavour. I think this is one to be sipped. It's okay, but I don't think I would drink it on main, I don't think it's quite for me on a large scale. I liked the watermelon sugar one much better. That looks better than the mystery Fanta. It is better than the mystery Fanta. What? Loki, I love shaking the bottle to let all of the fizz disappear, says Raimi. What? What does that matter? Does it just go everywhere? What's Foxy Cat saying? We've got to try and convince Robert into a full PlayStation fan. Interesting. Would it fit in a cocktail, says Chris J? Maybe, yeah. It's very, very strong. Oh, Jose is drinking Red Bull watermelon. That sounds really interesting. Oh, I want some of that. I want some of what they're having. Right, let's have a look at some of the comments so far that have been sparked off. Yeah, you always said it right anyway. Oh, well, thanks, Pixar. I did not realise. The Ultimate God is saying it's a big loss for Sony due to some of the major mainstream game franchises that are now owned by Microsoft. Does anybody still actually play COD? That's my first hot take. I mean, I've never played it. But I don't really speak for the whole of mankind, so who even watches this? Well, you fine people do. What else? Harpo Sparks is saying, my favourite consoles have been PlayStation, but I find that the console fanboy girl isn't very embarrassing. That's me all over, unfortunately. I think it's just because I just enjoy the fact that when I love something, I love it really intense with a big passion. So I can't help it. Like, I love Doctor Who so much. I love PlayStation so much that I can't not love it. I love it with all the beings, all the little atoms of my soul, the sub-atoms. They're all like, yes! That's me getting excited about playing. I don't know, I'm just very much, I either like something intensely or I don't. I don't know what that says about me, but there we go. There's no middle ground, unfortunately. B&M, what? What are you talking about, PS3 gaming? They sell some good things there. Looks like blackcurrant flavour, says Chris J. I love blackcurrant. Yeah, well, it is good. What is my favourite flavour of Fanta? Whoa! What is my favourite flavour of Fanta? I've always been very partial to the lemon. It's called something like icy lemon or something. That is a big for me. I love that flavour. I used to like the Fanta Twist, but I think that gets a little sickly. It's a bit sweet for me. I've become an old person who cannot take Lucy's spokesperson for mankind. Send the aliens down, I'll speak to them. They'll be like, what? Yes, lemon Fanta. Thank you, Carl. I'm glad you're on the lemon Fanta hype train. Boop, boop. You're a PlayStation passionate. I am. Right, so let us go on with some housekeeping. So firstly, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who watched the Japanese sweets trying vlog video. Believe it or not, I did record that back in like May last year. Christy sent me the sweets in April. I recorded the video in May. It sat there in my folders, and I think I put the edit together sometime last year, and never just, because I had in my mind, I knew I wanted to make this persona based. I wanted to do it a bit like the style of the Sonic Curry video. But as you know, last year, I found pulling the creativity out of me difficult. So I would just be like, I don't want to do it unless I can do it justice. I need to feel it. I need to feel it, Mr. Krabs. And at the weekend, I was just pretty bored. Like, this is the weird thing. I think the pandemic has changed me. I've become someone that needs to do something all the time. Otherwise, I feel like I'm wasting my life or something after having my life forcibly wasted or something. I don't know. So anyway, I've been busy all week, as I said last week. I was doing the flat, I was going back and forth, doing lots of work, and in my mind, I had this idea of a perfect Sunday, Sergeant Angel. I was going to sit down, and I was going to play PlayStation all day. So the plan started off fine. I woke up at like 7:30, 8, and I switched on Mass Effect straight away, got in there, sorted out the Solarians and the whatever was going on, did some other things, and had a good time. And I felt like I'd done quite a lot. And I looked at the time, and it was like 12 o'clock. And I was like, I'll play a bit more. Then it got to 1 o'clock, and I'd played Mass Effect for a solid 5 hours. And at this point, I was like, I've enjoyed my time, but I feel like I need to do something else. Now what? And I was already bored. I was like, well, I didn't want to go out, because when you go, I wanted to rest. I realised I needed to rest. I tried to carry a heavy wardrobe by myself and injured myself. So I was like, I must rest, but I just don't want to just play the PlayStation anymore. I'm done. I've had my fill. And I don't know what happened. I kind of just looked at my computer and just opened up the files and was like, oh, let's have a look about, and I just saw that folder there, and I was like, let's just have a look at it. We'll see. I don't really know. And I just opened it up, and then as I was just looking at it, I suddenly just felt in the mood to edit. It was really weird. And I was like, oh my god, I forgot I really enjoyed doing this. Like, when it's not like a pressure thing or I'm doing it, I was just doing it for my own fun. And I was like getting all the Persona things together, trying to find the things and cutting it all together. And I had a good time. So I'm really glad that I was able to put time into that and finish that up and make a special video out of nowhere. Like, I don't think the word I'm looking for is special. I mean random. Something like that, you know, spontaneous. So yeah. Oh, you're right, Harpo. Gareth would carry the wardrobe for me. But you know what? I'm living my bachelorette lifestyle soon. And so I was like, you know what? I need to carry the wardrobe. I need to be the person I want to be. To be the man, you got to beat the man. And the man was the wardrobe. So there was a big wardrobe that was in the main room, and I needed to put it in the bedroom. And so I went, hey! Now the door frame was smaller than the wardrobe. So I was like, hey! And I was like moving it and moving it, and it was like pivoting, and I had to take lots of breaks, and I was like, I can do this, and I got it to halfway in the hallway, and I was literally at that tipping point. I was like, if I do this anymore, I'm gonna cause myself a serious mischief. So I stopped, and thankfully I only caused myself an on the edge of mischief. So I had to wait for someone. To assist me later. So yeah, that's the big story about my weekend and that video. So thank you so much, everybody, for taking the time to watch it. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe it gave you a laugh. Dusty B70 kindly says it's a fun video. I'm really glad. I like this. How would Mass Effect characters help you in your daily life? This is an interesting concept. Robert War is saying Rex would headbutt the wardrobe, but then he would break the wardrobe. What would happen? See, this is how, in my life, now I don't want to talk about Mass Effect all the time, because I know I do, but in my world, obviously we've got Garrus, who's, you know, the husbando, myself, Commander Shepard. I see Tali as like my younger surrogate foster daughter or something. Like, I like to care for Tali, make sure she's doing okay, you know, she's sick, she has a, you know, suit ruptured, does she need anything? Like, I care for Tali deeply, in a maternal way. I don't know why. Because I know you can romance her, but for me, I'm just like, not as a female Shepherd, but for me, she just has that role. Liara is like my best friend. who obviously we had a fling, but before all that, it's really changed the whole dynamics in my mind after that happened. But I feel like she's like a good close friend that we're going to stay in touch for a long time. It's me, Liara, and Gareth. We're the three. Rex, who is Rex to me? That's an interesting one. He's obviously a good friend as well, but one that you don't see too often. You know, he's got his own life to get on with, but when you do get together, you're like, yes, some biotics would definitely come in handy, of course. Ashley's like a sister, I suppose. A slightly, you know, because you're her big sister, I suppose, and you know, you look out for her. She was drunk on the floor the other day, and I was like, Ashley, what is this? That's the most interesting thing about this playthrough that I'm doing, is because I've never experienced the Ashley storyline. When I get to those bits, I'm like, ooh, new information. Joker is definitely your brother. He's your stupid little brother that you just want to go bloop and like flick him, because he's like always going like, nah, stop punching yourself, Commander Shepard. And you're like, please. Oh, and how can we forget Edie? But then Edie is Joker's, you know, we won't get into that. Shepard, you space pirate. Yeah. So that's oh yeah, Liara would be able to. So that's it. I'm in my flat by myself. Who do I call to my chambers to help me with the wardrobe? You're right. I think Liara is a good. Like, Liara, can you come and help with the wardrobe? She's like, on my way, Shepard. She'd come and she'd do it, and I'm like, thanks, Liara. You can go now. I'm inviting Gareth for drinks. That's really harsh. I wouldn't do that. But then Tally rings up and she has a problem, and we all sort that out. So that's what's happening in my life. So let us move on to the highlights and lowlights of the week. So please put in the chat any highs or lows that you have. So of course mine, as I alluded to, was wardrobe like stuff, you know, moving the wardrobe. That was an intense challenge. It was basically just Tuesday. I felt like I had a bad day on Tuesday. I had a bad day. And I don't really know why, because nothing bad really happened, but it just felt like a meh day. And because I had a bad day, I had a bad driving lesson. Like, my mind just wasn't. So my driving test is coming up soon. I had my lesson. I've been watching videos. I've been practicing my show me, tell me, and then I got to the lesson, and it was just like my brain just didn't function. Like, I was making some really dumb mistakes. Like, we were moving, and I was like, "Why are we going forwards?" And he's like, "Yeah, because you're not in reverse." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's stupid." And it was another time we were moving, and I was like, we're not going any faster. And he was like, that's because you're not in gear. And I was like, what am I doing? It was very much Sunday driving that I seemed to be doing. Just stuff like that. And then we were doing hill starts, because it's very hilly in the area here. So I'm probably going to be tested on that. For some reason, the hills just foxed me this time. We were like, blah, 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 blah. And when we were doing the bay parking, it was just going all wrong. Like, I was out of the lines. Didn't know where I was at. And I was like, oh man. But I do a mean parallel park. Conversely, that's the one I'm somewhat efficient at, is parallel parking. I don't know why. I think I need to figure out. Oh my god, that's the other thing I was doing. Pimiko, like, he was like, turn right, and I was like indicating to turn left, and I was like, what is happening? So yeah, that was unfortunate, and I hope I can better myself next week and not make dumb mistakes. That was just my dumb mistake week. I think the problem is I had my lesson during work time, and sometimes I think that, you know, affects my mental state, because I'm driving thinking about that email I haven't answered yet. But when I do the driving test before work, my mind is a blank canvas. So maybe that's an issue that I have to overcome. So yeah, that's really it. Lucy, could this be the end of Spider-Man? I mean, for PlayStation. Why? How so? Why would that be a thing? Trying to control it like the Mako. Oh my god, we're suddenly like, Lucy, can you turn right? And we're going up a hill like, boo 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 boo, Threshamall, and we're just like driving around crazy. So yeah, let's see. Jose says, I can't parallel park properly. Not great at parking backwards either. It's like that. And that's the way it is. Right, let's switch it over to see what you guys are up to in the week. So Chris J says, highlight was finished writing and recording 2 songs. Nice. That must feel like a really good achievement. Let's see. Unlucky 13 says, highlight getting dangerously addicted to Bloodborne. Ooh, what an addiction to have. And then Lowlights, tomorrow's my birthday and they won't let me take it off work. Oh, that is sad. But happy birthday, Unlucky 13. I hope you have a great day despite being at work. One of my favourite birthdays was a day that I went to work. So, take that where you will. Let's see, any more? Oh, Jamie says, highlight, the WWE 2K22 reveals today. Looked really good and I'm excited to pre-order it. I need to check that out. I've yet to see that trailer, but I did hear word that it is dropped. My issue with WWE 2K22 is, what is the roster going to be like? Because that's what it's going to live and die on, in my opinion. Like, I don't boot up the WWE games really to play Showcase and stuff. Like, I boot it up because I feel like playing is... insert whoever. Like, the people I like playing as are more high flyers, or, you know, I wouldn't go as far as say cruiserweights, but I like playing as people that, you know, they like to jump about, not big people. So I like playing as Jeff Hardy, Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, stuff, people like that. And I don't know how many of those people that I like playing as are going to be in the game. Dusty B70 says, Lowlight, power tripped while I was playing the PS4. I was scared to switch it back on. Oh, hopefully it's alright. Highness has finished watching Around the World in 80 Days and Afterlife 3. Oh, I hope you enjoyed Around the World in 80 Days. I'm yet to watch Half-Life 3. I did start watching The Witcher Season 2 last night. I'll talk about that when I finish it. I don't know how something I love so much has been translated into something so bloody boring. That's my highlight, or my high level review on The Witcher after one episode. And I did watch the first season, so what can you say? Jose says, highlight was finally finishing and getting the platinum for Ghost of Tsushima. Nice, congratulations, good platinum. Oh, Emmersine, have you seen the Femme Shep Harbinger romance video? Couldn't take Harbinger seriously after that. You see me after class. I'll have to look at that in my own good time. Robert War says, highlight got the plats in Mass Effect 3 and Assassin's Creed 2 this week. Good plat haul there. I hope to get my Mass Effect 3 plats in. I just don't want it to end. But I feel like I've got a long way to go, to be quite honest. Like, I have sorted out the Geth and the Quarians, but I've still not done both DLCs. Things that I want to end on the Citadel DLC, but I don't know if that's possible, because in order to get the platinum you have to level a weapon up to level 10, which requires you to start a new game on New Game Plus, and I don't think you get the Citadel DLC until a bit later, unless I reload an old save and then come back to that. Confusing times, right? I don't know. I ended up how Witcher finished, lol. What are you talking about? Oh, I saw you had a highlight, Foxy Cat. Highlight, I had an amazing vacation last week. Nice! I saw many pictures of it. It looked really cool and I was insanely jealous. No, I'm glad you had a really good trip. One day I hope to also grace the streets of Disneyland. Not that I'm a big Disney person, as we saw from last week, but you know, it's fun to dabble in the Disney space now and again. Let's have a look. So I'm scrolling down. Best part of WWE is creating really ugly characters. Yeah, we used to make Imogen and she'd have to wrestle people in the game, which was quite funny. Oh no, I was hoping The Witcher on Netflix was good, says PS Gaming. You might like it, but I just feel like it takes all the things that I like about The Witcher 3. I'm literally staring at The Witcher 3 box and it's not in it. None of it is in it. It's made... I just find the world so incredibly dull and all the storylines, I just don't care. I don't know, maybe it's a problem for me. Highlight watching Lucy here do the PlayStation wrap-up. Oh, that's coming soon, Adam McDermott. After Clip of the Week, which I think I will move on to. Lucy jealous of me. Oh, how the tables have turned. Oh, let's do for quick highlights as well. Kirby Rules says highlight of 2021 was Platinum in Control and 100% in the DLC. Nice work, nice work. Ollie says, I did all the online trophies for GTA Online. Hooray! Got to level 100 about 2 hours ago and also got numero uno and decorate during the week. Congratulations, congratulations. Well, Christian, I know it's not based on The Witcher 3. Well, I need to remind myself of that as I'm like, I know! But what I love about The Witcher 3 is just, it's not close to the game at all. Yeah, I don't know. I will keep watching it. But, yeah, storylines aren't just for me. So my highlight of the week, everybody, it's really boring. I have really boring highlights now because I have a really boring life now. But don't worry. Business is about to pick up in February, I can assure you. Social events are back on the calendar because this week, everybody, my highlight of the week is getting a carpet and a bed. I know. Bring out the parade in the streets. I know, what a highlight, right? So I'm about to show you that momentous occasion because also nothing noteworthy happened during the week other than that. That's literally as high as it got. Got as high as a bed and a carpet. I did love the carpet though, which you will see. So please enjoy. Clip of the week. Clip of the week. Check it out, I have a carpet now. It's a carpet which I have purchased. And now I can write my name in the carpet. Kinda, not really, it doesn't really work. But I can do Matilda now. Let's see if I can. Hang on. Because I can do whatever I want, it's my carpet. It's my carpet, I can do whatever I want to. Wait, I have to play the do. I've never done forward roll with my glasses on. What will happen? Oh god, that is a flying. I'm doing a carpet. What does my neighbour downstairs think's going on? I'm just playing with my carpet. That's a really bad carpet. I haven't done in a long time. Oh, that's as far as I could go for a handstand. Oh, there's me, living the carpet-like dream. Soon, though, there will be things on this carpet, so it won't always be like this. So I shall relish this moment when I could just walk around on my carpet and do whatever I want before I have to go to a very important meeting in a second. Like, what did you do before the meeting? I hoovered my carpet and then rolled around in it. Because I can, because it's mine. So there we go, there's the update for the week. Oh, now there's all crap on it. The pills, you make the mess, you have to clean it up yourself. Progress has been made. So here we are. Look how much space I have between the bed and I think this is more space than my actual bedroom. I think my bedroom I can touch both sides with my hands. So I'm quite pleased with that space, although the bed is a lot bigger than I was anticipating it was going to be. A little bit of walk room here, not so much here. Might have to have, I wanted to have like cupboards on both sides, but I might have to just do something else. But I need to do the bed test. This is my bed now and I need to jump on it. Right, hold up, let's see, can I position this here on the spider catcher? Whee! Cool! So what you can see, and this is where I'll be sleeping. Ooh, 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 it's my bed, I'll jump on it. Oh, it's alright. So there you go, that was literally the most exciting thing that happened to me all week. Now that room, I painted it and I did the skirting and you know the wardrobe. That's the wardrobe that I had to move all by myself, apart from the last bit where the men came and helped me. So yeah, and then now this is the weird thing. I didn't realise that you had to buy a headboard with a bed. So when it arrived, I was like, oh, there's no. I think the person was like, so, did you get a headboard? And I was like, does it not come with it? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh. Guess I'll be sleeping. Do you even need a headboard? I don't know, I don't have a headboard right now, really. But I suppose I have some kind of backing between me and the wall. I don't know, is that a necessity? I don't really know. No, I'm not gonna go body pillow. I'm not that cray-cray, everybody, okay? I've got my limits. Gareth, as much as I love you, you stay in the digital realm. And then it'll be clip of the week in 2 weeks' time. Look at my life-size Gareth. That's not gonna happen, don't worry. So yeah, that's progressing nicely. This week I'm gonna be doing some more painting in the main room. So the bedroom's going to have like a galactic theme. I'd like to get like a boop 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 when I walk into the room. It's going to be all cosy, and then the main room's going to be like nature vibes, and it's going to be bright. And I don't know, I have all these grand ideas, and I'm just like, I don't know. If you sit up in your bed, you'll want a headboard. Maybe I could just buy like a fishing chair and just chop the legs off and just sit on the bed. I don't even know why I'd sit on the bed. What's the reason? I don't know. Well, anyway. I still need to buy some bed sheets, as you can see, and stuff like that. It's slowly coming together, very, very slowly. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, headboards are overrated. Nice, good to know. So let us move on to this. Might be a highlight of the week, depending on if it works or not. It's going to be my PlayStation wrap-up stats. So, hot off the press today, PlayStation has released your, end-of-year stats that you can view and see for gamers like us who enjoy looking at having all of our data be collected by a company and then shown back to you. It's exciting times, isn't it? I love this stuff. So come with me now on a journey through time and space to the world of the internet and PlayStation. The internet, come with me to the internet. Here we are, my PlayStation wrap-up of 2021. Now, fun fact for you guys, everybody. I helped make this. Very little, kind of. helped do the design in terms of giving feedback. I also did help make these shapes, but they changed and I didn't make the final shape. So it's really cool to see the page live after being able to have, so I've always wanted to help in one of these projects, so I'm very happy. I also wrote the copy. I don't know how it came to me, but it was just like, hey, you should, can you write some of the, because they had written like really generic things and like, can you spice it up? So the words you're reading came from this old brain. So please be excited for that. Right, let's see. I haven't looked at these stats at all. If you want to find your own stats, then I don't have the link, I'm afraid. You have to go to, if you go to Twitter and then you go to the PlayStation tweets or whatever, I think there's a hashtag PlayStation wrap up. They sent the link and you click on it, you sign in, you get your stats back. Okay, let's see. What are we, I want to predict as well as I go down. So check out your accomplishments as well as global community stats from PlayStation gamers around the world. Maybe I should have written globe. I don't know how much this has changed versus when I did look at it. I looked at it a long time ago. Okay, here we go. Oh, I played for 660 hours. Is that a lot? I don't know. And we've got some lovely Death Stranding here. Interesting. Take a look back and see what game worlds you spent the most time in and what type of gamer you were. Now I'm really scrutinising my own stuff. I'm like, So 660 hours I spent last year. I think that's pretty good. I had a slow start to the year. I definitely wrote this. Looks like time well spent. So your hours breakdown. This can't be much on PS4. I definitely didn't play my PS4 much at all. What is this? What are you talking about? Oh, maybe you're talking about the games I played. I didn't physically play on my PS4, but I did play a lot of PS4 games. Okay, this is interesting. I just want to check that you can see these stats. Okay. How does this look for you guys, by the way? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't obscuring the view. I did the mouse puzzle. It was a lot longer than I thought it would be. I didn't have to do the mouse puzzle, fortunately for me. So 26% of your total time was on PS5 titles. Oh, okay, it does break it down. So I played PS5 games for 173 hours, but I played a massive whopping 487 hours, which is 74% of my total time on PlayStation 4. I did go back to the backlog a bit. I played... Oh, I don't play much online. I played 526 hours locally, so that's 80%. I am the single player gamer. 134 online. Now I'm thinking that's got to be a mixture of GTA Online and Fall Guys. Those are pretty much the only games I play online, I think, at this point. I'm not sure if there's any other games I play. And 0 hours in PlayStation VR. And I played for a total of 20. Oh my god, I'm really bad at, I don't know why, but I read numbers backwards sometimes. It's really frustrating. I played for 256 hours. So 365 take away 256 equals, so I only missed 109 days of gaming. So I think that's pretty solid. Played for, I wish I had a year stat, like how much of the year did you play out of that? Because I'm guessing that's like, must be 3/4. Right, what do we got to say about Death Stranding? I don't got no clue about Death Stranding. I don't care. I didn't play the game. Blah, blah, blah. Bah, I don't know. Right, what we got up next? In 2021, you played 31 games. Showing Returnal here. Nice, nice. Here's all the new places you explored, characters you met, and worlds you saved along the way. There's no full stop. Oh my god. A mistake. Oh my god, we went too far into the future. I wanted to predict. No, it can't be right. I have a funny feeling my stats are gonna go awry. Okay, so Bethany's here. Hello, Bethany, best friend Bethany. Oh, Aimless Mess, hello. 27.5 days. Are you talking about my stats? Right, what game did I play the most? We're going to get the top 5 games. So now I've seen that GTA 5 was my most played game, which I highly would like to refute. But we'll see what stats have to say. I'm saying GTA 5 then. Fall Guys has got to be up there. Would Mass Effect, come on, it depends when the cutoff is. When did they stop taking these stats from? Mass Effect would be high on that list if the cutoff wasn't so late. What else did I play last year? I didn't play much. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. I played a lot of Ghost of Tsushima at the beginning of the year. So maybe that's up there. And I've got one more. Resident Evil 4, I did play a lot, but only 20 hours. I don't know if 20 hours is enough to make the top 5 spot. Right, let's see. Enough of staring at Celine's butt, which we're doing a lot of. So your top games of 2021 was number 1. Oh my god, how could I forget Persona 5? I played GTA 5 Premium Edition, apparently, which I remember buying that, for 91 hours. It took me 91 hours to get those final 2 trophies. That's ridiculous, but I believe it, because I did play it, but I only played it from like January to February. I played 91 hours of Grand Theft Auto 5 in the space of 2 months. That's insane. I don't know. It is there. Oh, yeah, I did kind of get it. Something came across the screen. It was Celine. 59 hours of Mass Effect time with me and my boy Garrus. Then Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Although, technically, I didn't play that. I played the PS4 version for 55 hours. I did play the Director's Cut DLC towards the end of the year, but I don't think that would have been captured here. 50 hours of Persona 5 Royal. I never saw it coming, but here it is in my stats. And then, of course, at 5, how could I forget Returnal? Because that was the Returnal pain of my life. That was a big story beat in my life in 2021. I'm quite happy with that. You know, you played Dragon Thingy. What was Dragon Thingy? Hang on. What? What are you talking about? Okay, I'm happy with these stats. I think that gives a good, robust look at my year on PS5. So yeah, I can see why it's PS4 game, PS4, blah, blah, blah. I need to get back to pretty much... Actually, I've 100% completed GTA 5 and I've 100% completed Ghost of Tsushima. But I do need to pick up some trophies in those final games. So more time will be sunk into them. That's good. I'm a big fan. I feel like my stats are actually correct for once. Hooray! I'm so happy. Right, Returnal. Okay, I'm interested in Returnal. I like Returnal when the game likes me. Returnal, the Hollow Seeker was the most popular weapon. Here, I agree. I love the Hollow Seeker until my mind was changed into the... what's that gun where you go... That one. That was quite good as well. What is the malformed Kerberonics? Caused the most player... What the hell is that? Let's look this up. We're going to get some kind of weird thing now. There's no picture. How am I supposed to understand what it is? Research level 1. Level 2. What the? There's no information. I need to know. This? Oh, that thing. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Oh, lots of corpses at the end, and then lots of people played the game. Cool. Alright, what's our next stat? Let's see. You've added to your collection, 687 new trophies. Check out how all your trophies break it down. With the DX chop. That's quite a fair few trophies. I can't remember how much this relates to what I looked at. And then Ratchet and Clank. What a game that was. That was a time of my life. Right, so much shiny. I wrote that. I wrote most of it, but I quite like that. I was thinking of Shiny from Moana. So your 2021 trophy cabinet. Let's see. Oh, I like that. These animations are cool. 17 platinums, 2%. 106 gold, 15%. 124 silver, 18%. 440, 64 1%. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. 17 platinums is what I got last year. Okay. Interesting. I like how the gold and the silver are not too far apart. And this is going to sound really like snobbish or whatever, but I really, in the trophy hunting world, I really admire when people have a good balance between their trophies. Like, obviously I understand that you're always going to get loads of bronze, but I really respect you if I can see that you have a good sort of even smattering of the trophies. That shows that you kind of complete your games. You don't just play loads of games and not complete them. I know that sounds really bad of me. I'm trying to get out of my old ways, but there we go. Ratchet and Clank, let's have a look at this. These stats aren't really that interesting. I do not care. But that means if defeated Dr. Enfurious in Metropolis, is that the first time you fight him? Because if so, that means like 11% of people... No, that can't be right. 11% of people didn't make it past the first area, or it's 11% of people didn't actually finish the game. Either way, despicable. It's not even that long a game. It's a fun game. Go back and play it. What's Metkit? Oh my god! That might be right. That means that only 67% of people met Kit, and they didn't get any further than that. What are you doing? Alright, let's move on. PlayStation Plus, in 2021, there were 37 monthly PS Plus games. What game is this? Oh, this must be Destruction All-Stars. Did you build your collection? Question mark. Did I? This year you added 35 monthly PS Plus games to your library. That's what I remember. Oh man, I don't like knowing this stat. I've got anxiety now. What 5% did I miss? What did I miss? I'll never. The truth of the matter is, I'll never know unless I look it up. I'm not a fan of that. That's anxiety inducing. But I do like this animation in the background. That's pretty cool. And then we got some Destruction All-Stars stats. RIP Destruction All-Stars. You were a fun game for all of 10 seconds, then everyone stopped. Again, blah, stats that I don't care about. Oh, what a year. You've had a great year, and as thanks for being part of the PlayStation community, we want to reward you with this exclusive avatar. See you again next year. Definitely me, because I like exclamation marks. So does that mean we get these? I don't know if I should claim my reward now or later. But there we go. Those are my stats. I think this has been very interesting for myself. What about you guys? I want to know from you guys some of your highlights from your stats. What would I say my highlight is? My highlight, I would say, I like seeing the top 5 games. I find that is the most interesting stat of the bunch. The pylon driver, yes, that is the one I'm thinking of. I like that gun. Oh, I see, Aimless Mess. So your 660 hours is 27.5 days. I spent 27.5 days of my life playing PlayStation last year. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Let's have a scroll back. Wrap up doesn't work for me. The stats were stats. Yeah, we'll just hopefully it'll happen. If you Uncharted, I didn't play much Uncharted last year, to be honest. But obviously the collection, well, not the collection, the up-res ones are coming up next, aren't they? 20 mouse puzzles is a bit much. I felt sorry for the mouse not getting that cheese. I managed to just get mine. I didn't have to go through the puzzle. I don't know why. Maybe I was just fortunate. Let's see what people are saying. Robert War says that they got 700 new trophies. Good work, good work. I wasn't playing much Just Peachy at the beginning of the year. I sort of abstained from PlayStation in my slump of lockdown. Adriano45 even says, what's the plat that you're most proud of? I'm going to pick the one I'm most proud of from last year, because of all time everybody knows, I say everybody, it's always going to be Max Payne 3. I think from last year it'll be GTA 5, because I honestly never thought I would get that platinum. I thought that was without reach, but I'm happy that I finally done it. Jose says, my highlight was I played Returnal for 109 hours. Oh, how many more hours am I going to have to play Returnal to get the plat, I wonder? Oh, let's see. Oh, hello, Rich Gamer. Oh, Geth Prime. Geth Prime's here! Hello! Oh my god, but I made the Geth friendly now, so it's fine. So you actually spent 27.5 hours across 256 days according to your stats. Oh, okay, see, okay, good. Robert War says Fallout, Skyrim and Dark Souls 2 are my top 3 games. Oh, what an interesting selection. That's quite cool. I like that. Hiroshima says, most played game was Cyberpunk, 158 hours. Loved the game despite all its glitches and got the plat. Got 19 platinums last year, still haven't got the Returnal plat. We can do it! We can do it! So yeah, my most played game, I dispute this 91 hours. I feel like that's preposterous, it's ridiculous. How can I play for that long? Anyway, that's my stats. Let us move on to the next big topic of the show. If you want, if you're up for talking about other things, that can be arranged. So it's so much, that drink. So, as the poll says, let's have a look at the poll. Is Activision a big loss of PlayStation? 56% saying yes and 44% are saying no. So that is in relation to the big news that dropped this week. If you come back with me now to the internet, where we can look at the article. We're on a PlayStation, we're on an Xbox article. Xbox plus Activision, Blizzard and King. Welcoming the incredible teams and legendary franchises of Activision Blizzard to Microsoft Gaming. Creators of Call of Duty, Warcraft, Candy Crush, Tony Hawk, Diablo, Overwatch, Spyro, Hearthstone, Guitar Hero, Crash Bandicoot, StarCraft, and more join Xbox. Now, what's happening? As a team, blah 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 blah, over the many decades, blah blah blah, until this transition closes, Activision Blizzard and Microsoft Gaming will continue to operate independently. Once the deal is complete, Activision Business will report to me as CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Interesting. So, we will offer as many Activision Blizzard games as we can within Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass, both new titles, games from Activision Blizzard, incredible category. We also announced today, we don't care about Game Pass being da-da-da. There was important, Activision and Blizzard games are enjoyed on a variety of platforms, and we continue to support those communities moving forward. That's interesting. I'm not really sure what exactly that means. Then they've just shown all the people that work there. So let's have a think about this, because I'm gonna think about it objectively first. Yes, this is big news that not only now does Xbox own Bethesda, but they own Activision Blizzard and King, which I'm looking at here. So those are some big acquisitions with some big games. I can't help but think that they're just buying the competition because PlayStation 2 good. Oh yeah, by the way, before we get into this conversation, obviously disclaimer, all my opinions are my own, despite the fact that I do have PlayStation, but this is my own opinions and stuff, and yeah, just to clarify that. So you can take my opinion with a pinch of salt. That's what I wanted to say, because obviously I'm a big fat Sony fangirl. Right, so yeah, obviously the Bethesda thing I think hit me a little harder because I do like Skyrim, I do like Fallout, but at the same time, what have they done for me lately? Not much, so I can kind of live without it. This also doesn't really, I understand from a big gaming perspective thing, this is a big deal, Call of Duty probably, Call of Duty is a big title, Overwatch is a big title, they're gonna affect, if you can't get them elsewhere, and that's a big thing. But for me, I don't play any of these games, literally none of them. So I'm kind of just meh. It doesn't rock my world. Yes, Aim was saying that Bethesda's acquisition was also a bigger deal too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Call of Duty. I don't know when the last time people actually spoke positively about Call of Duty, in a way that it was an incredibly good game. Not that I'm saying that they're bad games, but I feel like it's plateaued. People are cool, another Call of Duty. Boy at computer does the thumbs up, but people aren't, shouting from the rooftops that they've seen a masterpiece in gaming. So I do kind of feel it could go either way. I don't think it's a massive, it's not a massive blow to me, definitely. I will live on without having to play Call of Duty. Now, people are saying Crash and Spyro. Let's have a look at the list of games again, okay? Here we go. This is my personal opinion now. Don't care. Call of Duty, don't care. Warcraft, don't care. Candy Crush, don't care. Tony Hawk. I haven't played a Tony Hawk game since I was 15. Are there still even games? Diablo, don't care. Overwatch, don't play. Spyro, what? Other than the trilogy, what's Spyro doing these days? I never played Spyro growing up as a kid, which I feel like is a misstep in my childhood. And one day I should correct that by buying the trilogy, which I'm sure that they won't take old games off the platform, I would hope. So that I'm kind of I can't miss what I never had. Hearthstone, blah. Guitar Hero. When was the last time anyone played Guitar Hero? When was the last time anyone sent the words Guitar Hero? Don't know what they're doing. Crash Bandicoot. Now, obviously, this is a contentious one because, I love my boy, Crash. But, I didn't like Crash Bandicoot 4. I feel like, for me, the Crash games, their true meaning was in those first Naughty Dog games. I mean, I did like the other games, but Crash Bandicoot has never really belonged to PlayStation since Naughty Dog, sold them off to Activision. So, it's sad that little Bandicoot has gone the way of Lara Croft, but I feel like your best life was lived on PlayStation anyway. And who knows, things chop and change. StarCraft, don't care, and much more. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let's see. Last COD game I played was Modern Warfare 2 13 years ago. Yeah, Candy Crush and WoW is huge from Bethesda. Steve Fox saying Candy Crush and WoW is a huge from a business point of view. Yeah, I can say if I put my business hat on, I get it. But as a gamer, I'm and this isn't even about PlayStation, really. When I thought, so this news dropped, and I sat in a dark room for a while and thought about it and how this would impact my very existence, and I was like, not really, because the games that I love, they don't exist on Xbox. Like, I think I'm just fortunate that everything that I enjoy is on PlayStation. I don't really know. I'm sure there are games that I would really love that are on Xbox that I've never played. But for me, like, it's all about... Uncharted's my favourite games of all time. If I had chose a different path, I may have never discovered that, you know. I just feel like PlayStation just has a strong lineup of fresh games and new ideas, and this just feels like buying up the stuff that people already like, which may be on the outs. I don't know. That's my hot take. Aimless Mess is saying Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 was a big deal. 2022 is set for Modern Warfare 2. Microsoft will likely honour active contracts and release multi-platform games. Okay. As a gamer, it doesn't matter. Breaking news, Microsoft buys Sony. I feel like this sounds very reminiscent of WWE and Nitro, WCW. So do you remember that? I don't know if people watch wrestling, but let's have a little history class. Wrestling history for you. Wrestling history. Back in the 90s, there were two juggernauts of wrestling. There was the WWE and there was WCW. And they competed all the time because they wanted to get the ratings. People would watch WCW because it was really exciting. They had all of the cool... They bought up WWE's, like, you know, hot players. They bought Hulk Hogan. My God! They bought, you know, all the people. Kevin Nash. But they all jumped ship and went to WCW because it was, like, you know, the hottest thing on town. So WWE were losing. They were losing. And so what did WWE do? They decided to buy them, and then there was no competition, and they were, we are own the WCW, and that's how that happened. The Monday Night Wars were gone. So it just feels very reminiscent of this. It's just like Xbox just buying things because they can't. If they can't beat us, they'll just buy everything. So, you know, do what you want to do. I'm happy over here, doing my thing. Is basically. True, Uncharted was my childhood, such a great series, says Extra CM. So this is what I was about to say. I probably talked about this before. But, so the reason I love PlayStation is because when I was playing games, there was no Xbox. There was just PlayStation or Nintendo, and I picked a PlayStation. So I had PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. And then when it got to PlayStation 3... I was going to be 18. My parents said that I can get a big present for my 18th birthday. And they were like, you can get a PlayStation 3. Now, at this point, Xbox 360 was picking up. There was a lot of hubbub about it. The Xbox had been talked about. And I was thinking, like, oh, this Xbox is a big deal. People were kind of, like, not high on the PS3 because it was very expensive. And there was blah, blah, blah. So I remember, I literally have a vision sitting down on the sofa being like, do I get an Xbox or do I stick with PlayStation? And I was thinking about it, and at the end of the day, I don't know, this is literally just my opinion, and you might, like, you know, this is my opinion from back then, so this is me from 2008. I don't know why, but maybe it's the marketing or whatever, but Xbox always seemed to me that I wasn't their target audience. It just felt like all the games were geared towards boys, guys. I'm not saying that it is. This is just the opinion that I got back in the day. And I think it's because when I looked at the range of games that they had, they were all games that I wasn't interested in. They all seemed like generic men, soldier men holding guns. And I was like, the games I grew up on were Crash Bandicoot. They were colourful. The only gun I ever touched was in GTA. And that was still, like, colourful and fun and running about. It wasn't like... They all seem like really gritty and yet first person. I never even played a first person game until PS3, you know. I was happy. You've seen my PS2 collection, my PS1 collection. It's like bright games. It's like, you know, platforming, jumping around, and Harry Potter. So that ultimately, that's what made me make the decision. I just felt like the games I was being offered there. Now, I didn't know at this point that I was going to love Uncharted. I didn't know what Uncharted was. I didn't know... I mean, Little Big Planet was the thing. I don't like Little Big Planet. I didn't know like, all of these favourite games on PlayStation didn't exist for me then. So this was like a real leap. A leap of faith that I was going to stick with PlayStation because that's what I knew. I think I was hoping that would be backwards compatibility, but there wasn't. Anyway, I stuck with it. And at the end of the day, I feel like it has just a better plethora of games that suits a wider audience, like Uncharted. You know, I like the Quantic Dream games, you know, Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human. Not so much Beyond Two Souls. God of War. Like, I never played a God of War game before the PS4 one, and I really liked it. I just find that the games are just so varied and different. Even Horizon, which I'm not a massive fan, so I feel confident that, yeah, while this is a blow, I think PlayStation are making strong first-party games that I think people will always want to play and come back to. And I just feel like we have that better, well, PlayStation has that better just sort of foundation of stuff. And obviously I know I'm just talking from my stupid heart of love, but that's all I have. It's just my passion from when I grew up with all these games, and that's where my memories are. Now, maybe in the future I'll get an Xbox, because I'm sure, like, maybe people can chuck out some games to me, like, that I may have missed on Xbox, like Fable. I mean, back then I didn't really know if I'd like RPGs. I only really experienced RPGs on PS3, so maybe that's a game I would have liked. I never really played Nintendo either, to be honest. I was literally hardcore PlayStation. What other Xbox games are there? I did try a little bit of Ori and the Will of the Wisp, whatever. I'm sure I would have loved that if I had played that at the time. Maybe I would have gotten into like Gears of War or something, because whilst obviously Uncharted is very lightweight, you know, action adventure shooter, I'm sure, you know, that probably would have geared towards me eventually, no pun intended. But other than that, I don't. LudiXP. Oh my god, that's when I get an Xbox. That's really good. I'm trademarking that. I don't know. Halo. I don't know if I would have liked Halo. Like, how similar is Halo to Destiny? I don't know, because I like Destiny to an extent, but I can't say that I can tell you good things about Destiny. Like, all I have is the memories of when I was really entrenched in it. But I don't know I don't even know what Halo's about. Let me tell you what Halo's about from my mind. There's a man. He's obviously in a suit with a gun, and his name is Master Chief, and he kills things. Maybe aliens? I don't think aliens are in it. Is there like a war? I think it is in space, right? There is space. That's literally all I know about it. I don't know anything else. Because I don't go looking for it. Alan Wake is a good shout. Alan Wake is now, I can check that out on PlayStation. So, what makes... Okay, Chris J, I'm curious. What makes Halo 100 times better than Destiny? What is it? I literally just have no idea. I think that's it. I know that Mass Effect was an exclusive back in the day. So thank God that changed. But yeah, I don't know any other games that I feel like I really missed or will miss. Like, maybe the future will be different. Like, will I miss out on StarCraft? But this could be really interesting, actually. This could be a really interesting callback to the past. Because, you know, in the past you had a Nintendo, you had a PlayStation, you had a Sega, or you had whatever. And you played the games that were for that console. And then as time went on, the consoles all started to, like, merge into one messy sort of sameness apart from the exclusives. So this could be really interesting. If, like, Xbox buys things and PlayStation buys things and Nintendo's still doing their own thing, then maybe that does make people actually, you know, go out and buy other consoles. Like, maybe because before I had no intention of buying an Xbox because I was like, well, everything I want to play is on PlayStation. So this could be good, actually, because maybe it will make people actually want to buy another console to play those games, and you buy that console to play these games, and, you know, we all live in, you know, harmony. Oh, Morrowind. I probably would like Morrowind, to be fair, because that's, like, you know, before Skyrim, right? Let's see. Halo is fabulous. My high school years were that game. Destiny is more popular. Halo is one of the groundbreaking games with first-person shooters. Better story, better characters, better flow. So that's the thing. I think it's just... I was never into first-person shooters. The first first-person shooter game I played was Borderlands, I believe. And I did play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 a little bit, but my brother got it for Christmas, and it caused outrage in my house because my mum is a pacifist. And I remember he opened it up because my dad bought it for him. My mum was like, "What's that? You can't be playing that." And then we were like, but all his friends are going to be playing it. And that's literally, I never got past the tutorial because I was like, I just don't like war. War never changes. I think maybe that's part of my mum's teachings that I kind of subconsciously have picked up as well. I was never a fan of war. Not that anyone is a fan of war, but I don't like playing war. I don't like watching war. It just doesn't appeal to me. Bethany coming in. Bethany did have an Xbox for a bit. We changed Chris. Me and Bethany worked on Chris, and we converted him to PlayStation. But yeah, Bethany had an Xbox for a bit, and I played Sunset Overdrive, I remember, at your house, but that was it. We need to get you that Destiny plat, assuming the servers are still alive. I know, Aimless, we really do. So yeah, that's my sort of thoughts on this news, my opinions as someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to Xbox. As you can see clearly. Maybe one day. I mean, in my flat, I'll have more space than just a space for one console. So there could be LudiXP could be a thing. I want to read what some people have written in the chat. Jamie is saying, to be honest, Activision and Blizzard are not really as big as they once were. So while it's a big addition to Xbox, PlayStation will be fine. You won't be missing much, I don't think. I would just like them to stick to Horizon. So excited for Forbidden West. Forbidden West? Where did that come from? I was saying White. Lucy, looks like you're trying to have a tickling contest with yourself. Or I wonder what I was doing. So yeah. Oh, Jose saying I would love the Ori games, because I do enjoy, you know, a platformer. So we shall see how this shapes up. You know, we'll keep our fingers on the pulse, and we'll see. Travel Entices, I played on Xbox and Ghost of Recon and Rainbow Six. This is what I'm talking about. Those games, I don't even play them on PlayStation. Why would I play them on Xbox? Play Halo Collector's Edition. That would be quite interesting to see if I do like it or not. Like, have I been wrong all this time about what games I really like? So that's my opinion. Whoa, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Agreed. Ollie 088 says, I had a 360 from like age 6 because my uncle left it to me when he went to Australia, and I only ever played Minecraft and the Batman games. Yeah. Again, it was the same story with the Bethesda games. I just didn't care about the others. I don't play Prey. I don't play whatever else other than Fallout and Skyrim. So we shall see. Time will tell. Right, now we are getting to the latter half of the show where I said I was going to build a toilet live on stream. Let's just take a sip. Pause for the cause. Of course not, Robert War. I realise that those games on Xbox are really popular and people do really like them. They're just not the games that I enjoy. So well, that's the thing. You know what they say in market research? When you're designing or creating something, you can't design for everybody, because everybody is nobody. You need to have specific target people in mind. You have, you know, Joey James down the street who wears his cap backwards and enjoys, you know, going to dance club. You also have, you know, Janine Jackson, who also lives down the street. She enjoys, you know, doing basketball at the weekend. You need to design for those two because they enjoy the thing, and then you get a more, you know, focused, you know, user base. And when I'm making Xbox games, they didn't think of old Lucy down the street. I wasn't in their grand plan. So, oh, I see, Robert Watt. I see. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to have a target audience, and I don't think that I was the target audience for Xbox, and that's okay. I have my own place in the world, much like the circle of life. I played a lot of Xbox till I discovered this channel, says Jose. Weird. I don't think live or stream are good words to associate with the toilet. Well, here we go. Let us build the toilet. So I did the Japanese stacks video, and there was one thing missing. It was this toilet, and the instructions are in Japanese. So we'll see how this goes. So we've got the sugars. I believe this is just straight sugar. I should have maybe done this at the beginning of the show, because how am I going to sleep? Now there's also stickers so you can decorate your toilet. Gosh, haven't you always wanted to decorate your toilet? Maybe this is the toilet from my childhood coming, and I'm going to have a nice pink toilet here. Let's get the things out of the way. And whilst we're making the toilet, let's just do a Q&A. Ask me some questions and I shall answer the questions whilst building a toilet. What is this? This is the video game content you guys all wanted. Yeah, we're doing part 2 of the video right now. Here's a video idea for you, Lucy. Trying Xbox for the first time. I'm sure you can play someone's Xbox One or Series X. One of my gripes with Xbox is the fact that they've got an X button and it's blue. Like, why would you do that? That just really messes with my mind. As a long time PlayStation fan, I can't get behind that. So here we go. We've got the parts here. We have the toilet seat. Oh, it's got a bit of give to it. The detail in this is rather interesting. There's the toilet lid. Wait, where's the toilet come from? This has also come from Christy. I'm believing. If you believe. This must be the lid of the toilet, I guess. Oh, And, oh, that must be the top of the toilet, the bit where the water goes in. Right. I would play Halo with you. Do you have to play Halo with other people? Not that I'm, you know, not wanting to play with you, Robert. But I'm a solo person. Right, let's just do a little bit of navigating. Because now we have our pieces. We need to build it. So let's switch to my very handily set up 2 cams. What's a girl to do with 2 cams? Right, so this is the build spot. As you can see, I've got all kinds of stuff here. I'm going to build the toilet here and talk to you up here. Okay, so this is going to be a good exercise in multitasking. Hang on. Right. I think you would get frustrated playing Halo together, really? Oh. So here's the base. We're going to attach... Wait, how can the base... Oh, because the top of the top's here. So I guess this just goes here like that. That probably just... What's this? Is this... What is this? Oh, there's a little armrest. You can rest your arm while pooping. That's a nice feature that they have. Oh, there we go. We have the base of the toilet here. That's looking good. That's looking good. I guess that's what we're going to be eating out of. Let's do the top of the toilet. They're not aliens. They're called Covenant. Oh, okay. Getting some lore. But top of the toilet. Watch that glass of water. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I do need to watch that glass of water. We have the toilet lid. Do we need a toilet lid? Well, I suppose you should. You should always put the toilet lid down. That's a very courteous thing. Do you want to build a toilet? Oh, how my lid's not working. I don't want to see you anymore because you don't close the lid. There we go. It's like you got away. Lucy, do you want to do a wee in me? That's what I believe. Oh, that's the chain. You're yanking my chain, right? Yeah, this is it's getting technical on this stream, apart from I don't know what you can see in this zone over here. So then we've got the toilet top, which is I guess the cistern lid. Now, oh, have I done this the wrong way? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, Zippy, no! Why would you do that? Why would it go like that? No, Zippy! I don't know why I've suddenly turned into George from Rainbow. Hello, my name's George the Toilet. Zippy, where are you? Right, so now I am gonna put some eyes on my toilet because the toilet is always watching you, Rosowski. Always watching. Okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So it can look at you. It is Toilet Barbie. Get another eye here. Hello, you're watching Locking It Down with Lucy. With me, George the Toilet. Where's Ken for my Barbie? I've forgotten that I am still in the corner here, so I'm just like, who you turn? Cyclops Toilet. What else can we put on the toilet? There's quite a fair few stickers. There's a little dumpling. Let's put the dumpling on the lid. Actually, let's put the dumpling inside. This is the dumpling thing. We'll put that in here because the dumpling will end up in the toilet anyway. Eventually, that goes in there. Lucky Pox, what I walked into. We're building a toilet, obviously. Let's put... We got a flag here. Top points to anybody who can name that Pokemon. Can you name that flag? Name that flag. Oh, can you name that flag? I'm going to put it on the toilet at the back because that's going to be like, you know, made in that country. The toilet eyes are judging you. Made in China. Oh, very well done. Good. We know. There aren't any teeth, but there's this weird thing here. Maybe I could put that as a smile. It's a smile. Oh, does that go? Oh no, but that's the... Is that weird? I think that is weird. Hang on. This is precision making happening here. It's a smiley face toilet. Sun shining the... No, I don't like it. Take it off. Let's put it all around. I wanted to put it like here, but no, definitely not. Just put it down here. Oh, that looks awful too. God damn. I'm putting this back. I'm not a fan of this thing. That goes on the side. Oh, okay. Wait, this isn't up for interpretation? This isn't do whatever you want, okay? Because you're free to do what you want to do. Okay. And then there's a panda. I'm going to put the panda on the lid. Because I quite like the panda. Blob. Now it looks like it's got a really big like heart. It's got like a panda nose. Imagine people have tuned in for the Xbox news and they're now seeing me build a toilet. I know, right? Oh, look, there's all like... Oh, there's a star as well. Okay, that's enough decoration. Right, let's have a look at the box again, because now it's time to fill the toilet. Da, da, da. Does that go with the flush? I'm not sure. Could this be my new... Hello, you're watching... Wait. Hello, you're watching Locking It Down with Lucy. We hope that you enjoy the channel. Tune in for more toilet talk with me. I'm getting my own show soon. It'd work better if you couldn't see me, I suppose. Right. So now that we've assembled the toilet, now we've got to do something with it. So we take off the cistern lid. Okay, so we take this bit off. Lucy thinks Xbox News is toilet. And then... Oh, wait, where's that gone? Oh, there is something. Look. There's this also, I forgot to show you, there's this stick that came with it to stir the contents of your toilet, which is weird. LudiXP. So now we've taken off the toilet, we need to pour water into the cistern lid. When do we put... Oh, no, sorry. We got to pour the sugar in first. The pink sugar. Anyone read Japanese? Anyone know what this says? Hang on. So I'm about to pour this into the top of the toilet. Oh, Muka powder. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't want some Muka powder? What does the other thing say? It's more Muka powder. Maybe there's two different flavours. There's a pink one and a green one. Okay, right. Let's pour the Muka powder. Muka powder. Oh, strawberry flavour. Oh my god, someone actually reads it. Thank you. Can you translate this one as well, please? Is this the same? Or is this a different flavour? Because this is a different colour. The toilet diaries. No, wait. Hang on. Come on. You can focus. You can focus. This one looks like a... Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's definitely a different one to this one. So we're going to go... I'm going to go with this strawberry one. Because strawberry can't be bad. Cola flavour. Definitely no. Okay, right, here we are. We're opening the strawberry flavour. When does strawberry... Ooh! That does smell... That smells strawberry. Right, okay, let's see. Let's pour this in. Oh, there it goes. This is like how you... This is how I'll clean my toilet in my flat. So, now... Oh my god, it's actually gone down. It's actually gone down the machine. What's going to happen now? So, I have prepared some water. Water here. So, now I think I just have to pour the cistern lid full of water. And then I tip that in. And then... I don't know. I have to just go by what I can read on the instructions, which is nothing, really. But I think the next step... We're on this step here, which is pour the water in. Pour the water, and then you get it in the toilet and then you stir it around. And I think you eat it. That's the last step, I believe. So let's pour the water in. Oh boy! I love being a toilet. If I could be any piece of furniture, I'd definitely be a toilet. I like people to sit on me. That's a weird... What? I guess the toilet... doesn't get used. Well, it does get used, I suppose. If you're going to be any furniture, this is very, very difficult to pour without pouring it all over myself. Okay, there it is. A cistern full of water. Oh! Okay. Okay. I have. Who pours water out of a square lid? Oh my god! Right. Oh, close the lid. What's happening? Nothing is happening. That's what it looks like. Let's get our stick out and start stirring it. Okay. Right, let's stir the contents of the toilet. It doesn't look great, does it? I'm not sure if I've done enough water or not. Oh, we're getting some foam. We're getting some foam. But how do you eat it? Do I have to eat out of the toilet? I remember my brother did that once in Fallout 3. He was at the Super Mutant camp, and his character needed to drink something to regain HP, and he kept going to all the rusty toilets and drinking out of them. I was like, you have truly reached a low in your life. Here we go. We're building the toilets. Locking it down, the new mascot. Right, I think that's ready. I don't know what deems it as ready, but look, it looks like I'm just cleaning the toilet now. I'm just bleaching it out, and isn't this great content? The people that came for all the other news, they've definitely left now. So yes, chemistry lessons. What happens when you stir sugary substances with... Oh, it's rising, it's rising. The toilet is clogged. Rise up, ba-da, ba-da-da. Okay, I think it's ready. So, I guess I'm going to try some of this. Oh my lord. Oh. That is... that is weird. Yep, that looks disgusting. So now, how am I going to eat out of the toilet? Okay, well, I've really foamed it up now, okay? So I'm going to have to call the plumber in to sort that out. Mr. Plumber, can you come, please? Yeah, what's happened? My toilet has foamed up. What did you do? I poured sugar down the system and then started stirring. Okay, that's got to be done. It's coming all out of the seat now. Oh. It's so strong. Okay, I guess it's time to eat it. Look at me coming at you in 144p. There's the toilet. And here... How do I even eat this? Like, I'm actually going to lick the toilet. I'm going to have to. It doesn't tell you how to eat it. I don't think you can drink it. If you could. Yum, yum, yum. It doesn't even come out. Look. Nothing is coming out of that. Do I need a spoon? Is this a... Oh, this is a straw. So you suck it out the toilet. Oh. That wasn't enough, really. I'm not sure about this, you know. There wasn't enough. There wasn't enough in there to really get a true representation. Right, let's just do the Coke one really quickly. Let's just do some Coke from the toilet. Oh no, I've done the wrong thing. Hang on, I need to get me. And that's me. Let's go back to toilet cam. Hello, you're watching toilet cam. Is this going to get... If I was monetized. Sucking. Right, we can do the next one quickly because I now know how to make it. I'm now master of the toilet. Master of the toilet. At the next end of year awards, it'll be quote of the year and be sucking it out the toilet. Okay, right, let's close the toilet lid. It's unsavoury to keep the toilet lid open. Okay, right, here we go. I don't know, like, I'm not really getting any substance from this. Like, that's my main criticism. Like, there's a lot of prep, and you're not getting much back out of it. Like, oh god, no! Toilet down! Okay, let's see how much, like, Coke this tastes like. I feel like the other one, it just all tastes the same, really. It all just tastes like powder. Like you've mixed with water. Right, that goes in. Powder goes into the toilet. Done. This is the worst bit. I might just forgo the lid and just pour it straight in. To hell with measurements. I think this is going to be even grosser now that I've not measured it out, to be fair. Right, lid goes on. Put the lime and the coconut and shake it all up. Right, where's my... Oh, it's bubbling. The bleach is in. Let's... Oh, God, the toilet's looking really gross now. I've not cleaned it. for the next. Here we go. Give it a stir, give it a stir. Oh, it's much more watery this time because I poured in so much water. But I really want to investigate the flavours more. I'm not getting much out of it, you know. So can people in Japan buy these things down the shops? I think so. They're meant to be like fun sweets for like kids. It is like candy. It's a gimmick. Okay. Alright. Does anyone want to ask me a serious gaming question? Whilst I stir the toilet to make this show go back on the rails slightly. Look at this for some... Oh, slow-mo that down. It's so good. Je t'aime le toilette. I don't know if that's toilet in French or not. I've just made that up. You can see my French skills are great. It's a new fitness phrasing. So macho, you gotta be so macho. It's getting... We're not getting much foam out of this, so I might just have to go for it. But it's not foaming up like it was before. Maybe because I put too much water in it. Okay, right, I'm done. I might have to lick the lid. Lick the seat even. I'm going to go to the toilet while singing I Love Toilet. Yeah. Okay, right. Don't flush it out though. Oh. Look at that. Oh, this one tastes much better. This is much better. Thoughts on Dory Day 1? It was alright. I don't remember much about it. Okay. Let's go back to main cam. Main cam. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Life is an exciting adventure. Right. Let's give a little bit of a... Maybe I should lift the seat up properly. Oh, it's getting hot in here, so hot, so take your toilet seat off. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my toilet seat off. Oh, but now I'm just getting it all over my nose. That's not very good. Let's just use the straw. Use the utensils. You're not an animal. Too much water was bad. There's nothing in this. That's the well. It's probably for the best, I suppose, because. Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. That was weird. Let's look at the destruction. Blah. Have you been able to see my floor the entire time? I wasn't looking at the stream properly. I should have moved this round further. That would have been a better view than you seeing half of my floor. Well, there we go. That's all I got for you. We tried the... Oh, hang on. Where am I? Oh, we tried the toilet. It was... I think the water... Adding more water was bad. Definitely bad. Right, let's... Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Show me what you're working with. Now I've just got sticky hand. Oh, we're back. Hello. Right, so hi, Lucy. Ah, well, that was an adventure. Thank you so much, George the Toilet, for joining me. Thanks for having me. Oh no, he's got the voice of Zippy. No, the voice of George. Thank you, Zippy. Can't remember how he speaks now. I don't know where that voice has gone now. It's finished. Greetings, Finland. Thank you for joining us on this rather strange edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. Right, well, let us look at the poll before we wrap up today's show, and I'll let you all go. Interesting. Humans see conversation as a form of entrapment. Okay, so let us close the poll. Lucy of LudiXP, us, you, the Lordy, LudiXP, Locking It Down with Lucy, people in the chat. Whether you thought Activision was a big loss for PlayStation, the votes have now been counted and verified, and I can now reveal, with 186 of the votes at its close, that you guys thought... It was, yes, you think yes, 52%, but no, 47%, I can't read. That's really interesting. That's a really interesting how it's cut right fine in the middle. I thought that's probably one of my favourite polls. The conclusion was indecisive almost. It's like an election or something when it hasn't quite made it through. Well, there we go. That about wraps up today's edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. For some housekeeping, I will be streaming on Saturday. Undecided on what game yet. I like to try and stream at least once a month. And I've realised that the month is coming to an end. Thank God, it's so boring. So yeah, I'll be streaming on Saturday. Check that out. I've got some ideas, but it depends on the day what I feel. So yeah. Thanks for joining. Thanks for bearing with the conversations and the toilets. Well, that's all I've got for you. So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from George the Toilet. Goodbye, locking it down, Lucy Fat. Zippy, zippy. I'm going to throw that away probably now. Maybe I should keep it as a momentum in the new flat. Yes, PTA, as Chris says, clean your toilets. Don't forget to clean your toilets. All right, well, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is LudiXP signing out on BBC Radio. We're not on BBC. This is LudiXP signing out on YouTube/LudiXP. LudiXP on YouTube. And thanks to the mods as well for your mod work.